Hey everybody, Mama and Chris here, and it's been a little bit, but today is a very special video. It is a couple weeks late, but I've been very busy, and today's video is my 3 years of collecting manga video. And last year, I threw a little bit of reorganization in there. I actually like how my collection's organized at the moment, so I'm not going to do any reorganization. But as a little extra, I'll basically be showing pretty much all of my collection stuff that I have in my room here. So that's not just manga, that's music and video games, stuff like that. So there's little added extras in there for you guys. But I'm wearing a hat today because my hair is totally messed up and gross and looks bad. So filming this will be a little bit of a challenge, and just gonna apologize in advance for any shaky cam, since I will have to film a majority of this video with a handle on my phone so I can record. But let's just get into it and be prepared for some pretty bad transitions. So here we go. Woo! Hello! We're filming this way now, so I figured I'd show off all my shelf stuff, and I figured I'd start with the top of this shelf, which is the one I film behind, so you guys are probably most familiar with this stuff. But I've got some figures up here. I've got a Nobara figure, a Hawkeye figure, little Anya figure, really cute, and then a Komi Nendoroid, which came in a couple of weeks ago. That's the newest one. Then I have all my art books up here. We've got Steam Riviera and Amber, art book of June, that's the newest art book. We've got Barrage and Onslaught, those are all Rei Hiroe art. Intron Depot 1, which is Masamune Shiro. Under that we have the Ghost in the Shell art exhibition, which is my favorite of my art books. And then under that we have the biggest one, which is the complete art of Fullmetal Alchemist, which is really, really cool. So moving on to the shelf, we have, sorry for the shakiness, we have this little guy, which was a gift from Mayubi on YouTube. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description. They make some really cool stuff, but that was a Secret Santa gift. But now, onto the books. So up above everything, I have my Vampire Hunter D light novels. I've read the first book in this one. It's the 3-in-1, which is what the first movie is based off of. I recommend you guys check it out. It does have kind of a jank animation style because it was made with a really, really small budget, but it's still an entertaining movie nonetheless. So we've got the first 3. Then right at the front we have my 2 volumes, No Game No Life. For those who don't know, those were the first 2 books in my collection, so I have them at the front just sort of symbolically. And then next to it we've got my full set of the Fullmetal Alchemist hardcover editions, all 18 volumes. Really, really cool stuff. Love the covers on these, especially volume 18. It's also the thickest, which is awesome. But next to that, we've got, we've got my full up-to-date set of Black Lagoon. I just saw that a couple new chapters came out on like the Viz Manga app, so that's exciting. Might see a new tankobon, hopefully within this year. And then next to that, we've got up-to-date volumes of Way the House Husband. Really excited for volume 10. And right next to that we have Insomniacs After School, first volume. Excited to read this one. Haven't read it yet, but that's the first one up on my reading list. Going to the next shelf, we have a little art book, which is an artist I follow on Instagram, Omar Dogan. This is a bunch of his little covers. He does a lot of like cover art style stuff. Really love his art style. That's some Star Wars stuff. That's really cool. And then this little thing came with the Anya figure, but kept falling over when I had it displayed, so I just have it under here. And then these are some little postcards that came with the orders I've gotten so far from Robert's Anime Corner Store. Every order you get comes with one of these. They're really cool. Hope to get a full set eventually. But the actual books themselves, I have these sticking out so I remember which ones I'm at. We've got up-to-date volumes of My Senpai is Annoying, all the way up to volume 9. We've got volume 1 of Black and White, Tough Love at the Office. Haven't read that one, but it looks interesting. Volume 2, this one came out last year, and volume 2 is only slotted for, I think, August? I think they might have pushed it back even longer. But next to it, we've got Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in color, which is just some select chapters. Oh, no, I dropped it. Sorry about that. It's just some select chapters in color. I won't flip through it because it does have some adult art in it, so I won't flip through that. But next to it, we've got Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, all the way up to volume 12, which I have yet to read. Next to that, we've got 1 through 6 of Wave Listen to Me. This series I really need to get back into. I read the first 3, and I'm at 4, but I really, really like it, so I need to really get back into it. Next to that, we've got the first 3 volumes of Interviews with Monster Girls. I love the anime for this, so when I realized that the manga was already out, and, you know, I think it's like 7 volumes deep at this point, I was like, oh, I need to read that, because the anime, the second season of the anime, I'm not sure is gonna happen. So figured I'd read on past where the first season ended. Next to that, we have Uncle from Another World. I bought these from Profitaku, also on YouTube. I'll link his channel. I've sold a couple books to him. Really cool guy. And next to that, we have the first 2 volumes of Kowloon Generic Romance. Haven't gotten volume 3 because I haven't read these first 2 volumes yet. I figured I'd read what I have before I got the new stuff. On to the third shelf, we have full set of Spy Family, all the way to volume 9. I haven't read volume 8 yet, so still behind. We have volume 1 of Tista, volume 1 of 2, so that's a short series by the same creator as Spy Family. Next to that, we have first 9 volumes of Twilight Princess, the manga, also behind on this one, but I'm not sure how many volumes are going to be. I figured it end at like volume 11 just based on the cover art, but we'll see. Next to that, we have a full set of Red Hood, first and only 3 volumes, because it was canceled early. But next to that, we have Bleach, Volume 1. This is the 20th anniversary cover. Really cool. I'll get to Bleach later. That'll happen later in the video. And then next to that, we have a full up-to-date set of Free Ren Beyond Journey's End, 1 through 7. Excited to get caught up with this one. I really enjoy this one. And next to that, we have volumes 1 through 5 of Call of the Night. Also need to get up to date on this, but I really enjoy it. Now, on the bottom shelf, we have an up-to-date stack of Komi Can't Communicate all the way through 24. I have them stacked like this so that they save space. And then right next to that, we have an up-to-date stack of One Punch Man all the way through volume 25, which just came out recently. And right there on the bottom, I'm not going to pull it out because it'll cause the whole stack to come down. I have a Loot Crate exclusive version of One Punch Man Volume 1 with a really cool cover with Godzilla eating Saitama's house. But that is the first shelf. That's the one I filmed behind, so you guys are probably most familiar with that one. And yeah, let's move on to my second shelf. Hello, second shelf time. Starts off with this really cool display I have of a pagoda and a little nice tranquil pond. The top of the shelf I mainly use it for storage during school, but it's got some stuff. It's got my little Mandalorian figure I built, little glass dragon I've had for, gosh, 15 years now. A little Link amiibo, the only actual amiibo I own. Ace Combat model I built, a little paper crane I folded, a Ramune bottle, which is the first time I ever had Ramune. And then this was a postcard that was sent to me by Meet the Weeb Dad and Meet the Weeb Mom. This is Meet the Weeb Mom's art. Panda and Cubs, yep. And so I'll get into how I acquired that when we get to the other stuff. But let's go on to the shelf. And this is a rough draft of my manuscript. But first off, we've got Don't Toy the Miss Nagatoro, all the way caught up to volume 14. But as you can see, I'm on volume 12, not caught up yet. Really need to get caught up on manga. I've been falling behind quite a lot. We have the first 2 volumes of City, which is the same creator as Nishijo. And then we have a full set of Genchiken Season 1 all the way up to Volume 9, which is the last volume of Season 1, and then all the way up to Volume 12 for second season. What's funny is these first 2 volumes are, if you flip them open, it's like Genjiken Volume 10 and Volume 11, and then it goes 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 12. So it might be a misprint, or I just have older copies of this and then newer copies of all the rest. But that's beside the point. Next, we have my favorite bit of my collection, which is my Ghost in the Shell collection, with my first printing of the Dark Horse Omnibus of the original Ghost in the Shell manga. And then we have the hardcover of all 3 volumes. Next, we have Yotsuba, and all the way up to volume 15. And then next to that, we have this maid I hired recently is Mysterious, all the way to volume 4. That's caught up. Catchy's Hand, which is completed up to volume 4. Shy, volumes 1 and 2. See You Tomorrow at the Food Court, which is a really fun one-shot that I read recently. And then we have caught up 1 through 5 of Hitomi-chan is Shy with Strangers, which is sort of like a different take, kind of similar to Komi Can't Communicate. And then we have My Dear Friend Nokotan, caught up to Volume 3. Also, Candy and Cigarettes, caught up to Volume 3. Futari Escape, caught up Volume 2. And Imaginary Volume 1, which is caught up. Volume 2 comes out, like, in a while. They really spaced out Imaginary, so I have not read that one yet. Next, we have the Gundam shelf. I have the first 3 volumes of Gundam The Origin, which is a fantastic quality printing hardcover of the manga. And then next to it, I have the volumes of Gundam Thunderbolt that I have. I haven't checked that one out yet. I want to read all of Origin before I start Thunderbolt. And then I have 2 little figures of Gundams fighting each other. And right next to the shelf, I have all of my, not all of my, but most of my Switch games and anime on Blu-ray next to this really cool Zelda Game & Watch. I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom right now and watching the Cowboy Bebop 25th anniversary next to my Switch and my very poor cable management up to my TV. And my record player is right next to it. It has a towel on it because it doesn't have a dust cover that covers the platen. So, and there's my Blu-ray player and my Switch. And these are all my Amiibo cards because Amiibos are expensive, and I really just have that one. So yeah, let's move on to the rest of it. Alrighty, so that was everything on the shelves. Now I'm going to show you everything that you guys can't really see when I film videos because I don't have room to display them. So they're all like tucked away in my closet and stuff. Alrighty, so I'm going to move on now to the stuff you guys can't see on my shelves because I don't have room to display them. So I figured I'll start off with, I have all 3 box sets of Bleach. I'm not going to open these up because I don't have time to. But I have all 74 volumes in the 3 box sets. This one did not come with a poster because I got it used, but these 2 still have the poster in them. Next to it, I have a crate of Switch games and anime that I don't have room on that shelf to display. So I've got some Switch games, I've got Smash, Mario Kart, Pokemon, and Triangle Strategy. And then anime-wise, I've got Mars Red, my old Cowboy Bebop set, My Love Story, City Hunter, the movie, the most recent one, A Silent Voice, Space Dandy. Love Space Dandy. More people to watch Space Dandy. I have a Chinese subbed and dubbed version of Solid State Society, which is the 3D version, because I bought it and then realized, oh, this isn't the one I wanted. But I still have it because it's kind of cool. Then I've got Super Cub, an underrated anime. More people check this out. It's just a super chill slice of life. Love this one. Then, like I said earlier, the original Vampire Hunter D movie. Then we've got Full Metal Panic, the complete first season, in this really nice Blu-ray case. We've got Fumofu, which I loved. We've got Black Lagoon, one of my favorites. The Big O, which was recommended to me by one of my coworkers. I've yet to watch the 2nd season, but the 1st season was actually pretty good. Then we've got Golden Boy on DVD, very funny series. Got my Azumanga Daioh on DVD, and the DVD version of Solid State Society, which also comes with the soundtrack on CD, which is by Yoko Kanno. So yes, in a really cool steelbook. Next up, I've got these 2 little totes that I keep next to my bed because they store some more stuff. I've got Jujutsu Kaisen, Volume 0 up to 10, I believe. No, just Volume 7, never mind. Keeping these in here because I don't have room on the shelves. And then next to that one, of course, I have Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage, Volume 0 up to Volume 3. Next to that, it's 1, 2, 3. Really like the color on Volume 3. And then next to this stuff, as I'm standing way too close to it, this is actually the box I keep my records in. And this box is in here because it's just the perfect size to keep them standing up. I also have some cleaning stuff down there. But I've got Big Dumb Idiot by Tom Cardy. I also have it signed, which is awesome. I've got the original Ghost in the Shell movie soundtrack on vinyl, also awesome. I've got the Cowboy Bebop vinyl from Right Stuff. I have a post on this, so I'm not going to open it up and show it off, but if you're interested in checking it out, I have a post pretty much dedicated to it. And then I've got Queen, the Greatest Hits, because Queen is one of my favorite bands. Alrighty, so next on the docket, we have my manga cart, to keep in my closet. I usually have, well, not usually, typically I have completed series on here. So I've got volume 1 of Yokohama Kadishi Kikuo. I can never pronounce the title for this. I'm sorry. I have volume 2 on pre-order. And then I have volumes 1 through 6 of No Guns Life. Next to that, a full set of Black Torch. And keeping the space, I have the box that the Funko Pop came in. And then if I flip it over, I've got my 5 volumes of Air Gear. Probably all I'm going to collect of it, because Air Gear is expensive and very hard to find. And then I have a full set of the omnibuses of Biscuit Hammer, Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, which was recommended to me by Profitaku. So I have volumes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. If I can pull these out. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. And last but not least, 9 and 10. So that's a full set. Next up on the second shelf, I have volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of Sweat and Soap. Need to get up to this. Once I get to volume 6, I'm going to get the rest of it. I really like the first volume, but it's been forever since I read it, so I'll probably have to reread that when I get back to Sweat and Soap. But I know that it's good. I know everyone likes it, so I figured I'd like it as well. And then when we get to the bottom shelf, we've got Blam Volume 1. It said Blam, even though it says Blame. And then we've got Battle Angel Alita in the hardcover, Volume 1, which was a gift from Meet the Weeb Dad. Is how I also got that little cool panda print from at the Meet the Weeb Mom. We've got Battle Angel Alita Volume 2 in the deluxes. We've got Simple Goals, which is a collection of the same artist, Omar Dogan. He wrote a comic. I don't believe he's going to work on any more of it, but we have the first 7 arcs. That's signature is kind of getting worn off, which is sad. But then under that, we have Emma Dreams of Stars, which is a food manga. It's 1 volume. It's by a French artist, so I need to check this one out. It looks very, very interesting. It's also in full color, I believe. Oh no, I dropped it. Yes, it's in full color. It's also about food and going to Michelin star restaurants. So yes, that is everything on my manga cart. It's also got some stickers and stuff, but I need to get more stickers. I basically want to have eventually this whole thing covered in stickers. So that's everything on my manga cart. Our second to last spot where I have manga is in my closet. So I've got some cubicles where I've got some manga in it. So this is the newest one I've cleared out to put manga in. I have the first 2 volumes of The Alchemist Dreams of Quiet City Life, the light novel. First 3 volumes of A Bride Story, which is a series I really need to get into. It's like, I believe 14 volumes long at this point, but it comes in a really nice hardcover. And then the first of the Star Wars High Republic books, which I want to read. After playing Jedi Survivor, I really want to check out the High Republic stuff, because it looks pretty fun. So in the second cubicle, starting going from right to left, I have these double stacks, so there's more behind it. I have Crazy Food Truck, Volume 1, Great Jaya Will Not Be Defeated, Volumes 1 through 4, the Ghost in the Shell Human Algorithm, Volumes 1 through 3, really, really good series. I hope they put out more of it soon. Then the complete set of Aria, the Masterpiece. This was the last print run that Right Stuff put together with Tokyo Pop. So I've got a full set of this. Let me pull these out so you guys can see what I have behind here. Behind all that, I had the only 3 volumes, of Mars Red. I have a full set of Emma in the awesome hardcovers. I have Daiwer Gelder, Volumes 1 through 3. You can see Volume 3 is still wrapped in plastic. I have a one-shot, The Girl I Want Is So Handsome. It's a Yuri one-shot, really, really cute. And then next to that, I have All You Need Is Kill, which is what the movie Live, Die, Repeat, Day After Tomorrow. It's a Tom Cruise sci-fi movie with Emily Blunt. That's what that's based off of, actually. So, got all this stuff behind there. And there's still one more spot where I have manga that I'm going to show you guys. So, this is the last spot where I have manga in this big gray cardboard box. And it's kind of not, but also kind of is organized in here. So, in here, I have volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, of Wotakoi. I have the Barnes & Noble version of the cover for Volume 6 of Wotakoi. I also have my full set of Full Metal Panic, all 9 volumes. Here's Volume 9. Do some ninjutsu with my hand. Here's Volume 9. So I have all 9 volumes of Full Metal Panic. I also have all 4 volumes of Azumanga Daioh, the manga, same creator as Yotsuba. So there's all 4 volumes. Got Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. Really love this series. Actually made me tear up when I finished it. It's really good. Under that, we've got the one-shot Seizan and Comic Girl. Really like this. It's a full color, like sci-fi romp. It's really good. Next to that, we have some Cowboy Bebop manga. I have the Syndicate story Red Planet Requiem, which they released when the live action came out. Haven't read it yet, but it looks interesting. I've next to that got the 3 volumes of the Cowboy Bebop manga. We got Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. Under that, I have Aqua, Volumes 1 and 2, which is actually the first volume put together of Aqua, the Masterpiece 1 that I just showed you guys. Also by Tokyo Pop. Off to the side here, I've got the 4 volumes completed of Read or Die, an older series completed that I need to read. And then sort of sandwiched next to it, and under a bunch of other stuff, I have the 9 volumes of the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds manga. Right here, I have Burn the Witch in its cool dust cover. Volume 1 of The Great Pretender. I hope they do more of this. I really love The Great Pretender. I have Volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex manga, which is all the standalone episodes of the anime put together in a manga form. I don't want to fully disassemble this box because it was a bitch pack in the first place. We have the first and only 7 volumes of Record of Grand Crest War, which is the first manga I collected. I'm a little sad I can't display it, but I don't have the room. 4, there's Volume 5, there's Volume 6, and there's Volume 7. There's some more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Underneath that, I have the 3 volumes of Anali and Dawalia. Here's Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3 all the way down there. Right here, I have a pretty unique series to my collection. It's the 5 volumes of a really old manga that I have. It's Division Chief Kasakushima, which is a Kodansha bilingual series. I have Volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, and Volume 5. This series is actually very long running in Japan, but only like 2 segments of it have been published in English. So it's this and like one other that's really hard to get. I enjoyed it. It's very interesting, very dated in some of its ways it talks about people, but yeah, it's a pretty interesting read. Next to that, I have the only 2 volumes that ever got released of the manga version of The Alchemist Who Dreams of the Quiet City Life. The art style is really good. That's why I held on to it, and I was sad that it got canceled because I really love the art style. Hope this particular artist gets more stuff published in English. But yeah, I really liked these, and they're a really good jumping off point to get into the light novels. If you don't want to read the first volume, you can read the manga. It basically covers all of the first volume of the light novel. Don't mind me, I'm just getting to the last little bit in this box that, in hindsight, I should have gotten to earlier. We've got all of the volumes of Witch's Printing Office, which is a really cool isekai series. We've got Volume 1 here. Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 5, and the last volume, Volume 6, if I can get to it. There we go, Volume 6. That's the last volume. Now, I will put this box back together, and I will see you back on the tripod. Well, I am very tired after having to put all that stuff away and counting up everything. So sorry I'm out of breath. But after counting everything up, the final collection after 3 years of collecting is 483 volumes. And what's funny is I have more books coming tomorrow. So that number is going to change very quickly. But 483, that's more than I was expecting. So yeah, 483 volumes after 3 years of collecting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it's a little jank filming, but that is my entire collection of manga that I have in my room. And I'm looking forward to the next year of collecting. I know it's weird to start your year in the middle of May, but that's just the way I do it. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The next few videos that will be coming out, moving to the housekeeping section, the next few videos that will be coming out are, I'm going to try to finish the Ace Combat playthrough. I have about half the game left to finish, so that's about 13 videos. So that should get filmed and put out fairly quickly after this video comes out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out my Instagram at MangaManChris. There's a link to my Instagram in my channel banner. Don't forget to check that out. And I'm gonna go drink some water out of this very large mug. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and check out some of my other stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya, and happy collecting.